It is very unfortunate when someone is struck and killed by a car, especially when they're very vulnerable on the road. That could be with a bike, an electric scooter, anything like that, even walking. And me, I don't have a car. I have an electric scooter. Obviously, I am very prone to getting hit. It almost happened a couple days ago when I was commuting to work. Now, I've only seen School of Rock maybe once or twice, and I didn't know who Kevin Clark was, but he apparently passed away, I believe, yesterday. Kevin Clark dies. School of Rock drummer was 32. Let's see. Former child actor Kevin Clark of School of Rock fame has passed away. Best known for his role as a fifth grader drummer in the Jack Black comedy, Clark was still drumming in his 30s as a musician working in the Chicago area. Sadly, it's all come to a tragic end after the drummer was struck and killed early on Wednesday morning while riding his bike in the Avondale neighborhood. He was just 32 years old. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, Kevin Clark was taking an early morning bike ride around 1:20 a.m. That's really early. When he was struck by a Hyundai Sonata. I can't pronounce that. He was then found by paramedics at Logan Boulevard and transported to Illinois Masonic Medical Center, but despite the best efforts of the medical professionals, Clark was pronounced dead at 2:04 a.m. The driver of the Hyundai, a 20-year-old woman, was issued citations. It's clear if she faces criminal charges. Now here's the thing that pisses me off. I understand completely wanting to get exercise at any time of the day, whether it be before work, after work, early in the morning. Now, I'm positive that he had his lights on, helmet, all that good stuff. But these drivers are so fucking inconsiderate. Like, let me get through the article and then I can rant a little bit more. Growing up in Highland Park in Illinois, Clark was already playing drums by the age of 3, starting his music career by hitting pots and pans in the basement. Described by his mother, Allison Clark, as a raw talent with a heart of gold, Clark was talented enough to secure a role as a child drummer in the Jack Black movie School of Rock. He played Freddie Jones, aka Spazzy McGee, one of several elementary students who formed a rock band with the substitute teacher, Jack Black. He just kind of shined, Allison said of her son, who had no acting experience. He took it on right away, but he never really acted afterward. School of Rock was written by Mike White and directed by Richard Linklater. It follows a struggling rock guitarist who disguises himself... Okay, let's not read the synopsis of the movie, because that's kind of... yeah. He's famous for playing a fictional drummer in a movie, but Clark was very much the real deal. He played in several bands over the years, most recently performing with Jess Bess and The Intentions. I've never heard of that before. Clark also played for the final time just days ago with the group as they held their first live performance on Saturday. They were unbelievably fantastic and they would have gone somewhere, said Allison. He was motivated and loved to write songs, added Clark's roommate of 5 years and Robbie Gold bandmate. He loved to take the guitar off the wall and make a funny song. Clark's other music projects included Dreadwolf and Funk It Let's Jam. Dreadwolf and Funk It Let's Jam. He also worked as a shift manager at Starbucks, though he also taught music at a School of Rock location in Libertyville, according to his mother. From the beginning to the very end, music was always in the musician's blood. At this time, our deepest sympathies go out to Clark's mother, Allison, along with the rest of his family and friends. At just 32 years old, Clark was far too young to go. His memory will live on forever, but he will always be missed. Rest in peace. Now, like I was saying before, I ride an electric scooter to work. I have to go to Lowe's. I normally leave 2 hours early because my electric scooter is not the best. But that's kind of aside the point for right now because it is dangerous on the road. Wherever you go, you can be in a car, you can be walking, you could be on a Segway or on an electric scooter or just a regular bike. And when these drivers... Now, I'm not saying that the driver that struck Kevin was inconsiderate. I'm sure that maybe... Well, I don't know the full story, so I don't want to just, be all... I don't want to be very negative toward the situation. I mean, it is a very unfortunate thing that happened. It's a freak accident. But if it comes out, like if there's evidence revealing that the driver was on her phone, then that's inexcusable. I mean, that's definitely a criminal charge on that because, look, all my friends, they like to be on their phones. Well, some of them, not all of them. When they're driving, they like to text and drive. Personally, I don't feel safe when that happens because there's people that I see that bike all around. And look, the point I'm trying to make is this didn't, I mean, look, this didn't need to happen. Kevin could have been alive if the fucking driver paid attention. I mean, were her lights on? I'm just gonna say it. I am positive that that person was on her phone. Or there, I don't know if it was a girl or guy, but it pisses me off. I don't know. Yeah. But just be careful out there, guys, regardless of what vehicle you're on. Just stay considerate of other people because maybe they just don't have cars, or maybe their vision's limited because of the daytime. I mean, yeah. Have a good one, guys.